Hey friend, John McLennan here, and welcome back to the AC/DC Back in Black series here on YouTube. Now, if this is the first video in this series you've seen, I'm posting a brand new song lesson for every single song on this classic album, Back in Black. We're diving into these amazing rock guitar parts, and in today's video, we're gonna take apart You Shook Me All Night Long. We're gonna start with that intro, then we're gonna move into that main rhythm figure for the verse and the chorus. You're gonna learn a main rhythm guitar part for the whole thing. But real quick, before we dive in, if you haven't downloaded my fretboard guide yet, you're gonna wanna grab this at the first link down below. And this is gonna show you the 5 chords and scales that I use to map out the whole guitar neck. And this is so useful to understand. I was able to compress this down to just one page that you can download, print out, keep on your music stand or on your desktop as you're putting this stuff together. So go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide. You can download it right there or click the first link down below. So grab the guide, and with that said, let's break this song down. Let's break down how to play You Shook Me All Night Long as recorded by AC/DC on guitar. Now the song kicks off with this intro that is played just sort of freely before we go into the main groove and the first rhythm figure. Here's what the intro sounds like. So this is all based primarily out of a G shape here, but we're gonna play that G with just our index finger grabbing the 3rd fret on the 2nd string and also on the 1st string. Then we're gonna strum from 4 down. So we've got open, open, 3, 3. So we're gonna strum that, then we're gonna sort of pedal that 4th string. Then after that, we're gonna reach up. We're gonna play this little melody off of the G chord. So that 3 goes up to 5 on the 1st string. So. Then it comes off for 2 more strums there, back with just the index finger. So. Then play the 4th string, let that ring. Then we're gonna move to a D shape like this, but we're gonna start with our pinky on. It's gonna be a D sus, then it's gonna come off like this. So we're getting this little melody. So I'm trying to bring out that melody as I go through the chords. So. Then we do a little bluesy pull on that 3rd fret. And you can either go back to like a D shape like this, or sometimes I'll just play the open string, but the emphasis there is that D, the blues bend. Then we have this little lick, 3 hammering to 4 on the 4th string. Then grab the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, then back down to 3, and then open. Then we'll go back to that very first chord. So let me play what we have so far. Then it starts again. Now the second time, we just hold that D. So we come off the D sus, da, da, to D natural, then strum, and strum. And really, I'm trying to stop my strum on the 2nd string. So, because I'm trying to bring out this melody. Hear how you can strum with the melody, and you can pull that out of the chords. So all together. Then the drummer hits that snare on beat 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're into this rhythm figure here. Now this is a 2-bar figure that just goes between, we're using the chords G, C, and D. And this is an awesome riff. Let me show you the chords first. We're gonna play G like this. So this is like a typical G you would play with 4 fingers, but we're gonna remove that index finger and just mute the 5th string. Then the C is gonna go like this. So just bring that index, or that middle finger rather, down 1 string, leaving the index off. And then the D is gonna just look like typical D here, from the 4th string down. So we're gonna go G, C, C, G, C, G, D, like this. Now the trick is getting the rhythms with it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I'm doing some strum hand muting here in between. Also my fretting hand just sort of releases and mutes as well, like. Then for the second part, we'll go. And that's just going back and forth between 2 G's here, then D, G, D. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then start again at the top. So all together, rhythm figure 1 sounds like this. 3 and 4 and. Then it loops again, then it starts over. So we play that over and over for part of the intro and the verse, and then what we do is we play this the last time. And this leads us into the chorus. What we're gonna do is play just the first half of the figure. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then when we hit that D, we're gonna stay on D and build. Then we're gonna add our pinky down for that D sus. So we have 2 extra bars here just building on D to D sus. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 sus. Then here we go into the chorus, and that sounds like this. You shook me all night long. All right, so we've got another figure here. This is awesome, using some walk-ups and some arpeggio picking. We're gonna start on the G chord, but I'm just gonna hit the bass note. Then I'll strum the chord. And that's with the words, you shook me on. So that walks up there on the 5th string, open, 2, 3. I'm playing just based out of this G and C shape to start. Then we pluck the 3rd string, 2nd string. So. Then we walk this note down from the 3rd fret to the 2nd fret. And pluck again, 3rd string, 2nd string. So. Then we play the open 4th string and go to a D chord. So. Then we walk back up to the C, and then this is really called a G over B, that chord there. So it walks up, open, 2, 3, then 3rd string, 2nd string, drop the bass, G over B, 3rd string, 2nd string. So don't worry too much if you can't get it exact with the picking, but try and get as close as you can and know that it takes time to develop the control to be able to hit those exact strings that you want. So altogether, it sounds like this. Then it restarts. Then from there, we go back to the verse, which is rhythm figure 1. So take your time with those guitar parts and rewind the video and go over any sections that are unclear. And then when you're ready, you want to put it all together and see if you can play the whole song. And you can do that along with the recording or just play it on your own. And to help you even more, be sure to pick up my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 chords and scales that I use to basically map out a framework for the entire neck. And this is so useful. It's one of the most useful things I've ever created. I want to give it to you completely for free. To grab your copy, just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide, or you can click the first link down below. So grab the guide. Also, leave a comment and let me know your #1 song from this album. Which one is your favorite? As always, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an amazing day, and we'll see you in another video real soon.